Hey Jill, it's Peg McDermott. I wanted to show you a couple of different designs that we came up with. The design itself is somewhat similar, but the main header pages are different. This is your current design, and we came up with this first design that again pulls in the photography that we had. It's a nice clean look. We just came up with this copy, but it can change, and so can this photo. It doesn't have to be this photo. We didn't really have a color palette to work with either, so I looked at some of your Instagram and other online images and came up with sort of a mint pale green palette. And then this just would show anything that you want to highlight in the studio and anything you want to promote in the shop. And again, this can change. It can be another photo. So again, these are just placeholders, just so you can see what it will look like. And again, if there's something specific in the studio or a project that you want to highlight, that could be here, and then anything in the shop that you want to promote can go here. Again, we just pulled images from the site as well as other images we found online. And then we get into more of your design philosophy, and again, we pull in your photography, and this is all copy that can change. We just put in temporary copy for now, so you could see what it'll look like. And then this is a process section where when you roll over any of these 4 items, they'll roll over with this green border and then a description down here of what that part of the process would look like. So they can go through each of the stages of your process. And again, these labels can change. And then we go into our team, and surprisingly, all of your team members look exactly the same. I mean, we pulled your photo from LinkedIn, and we would need headshots of your team, and I think there are 3, maybe 4, and that is where these photos would go. And when you roll over this photo, what would show up is a link to your bio. So as you roll over this, some text would show, and it said, see Jill's bio, and they'd click on that, and it would take them to a page that outlines your bio, and that would be the same for all of your team members. And then this would be more of your an interior or a project gallery. So when you click on any of these design types, these photos would reorder themselves to just like living spaces or offices or master suites or whatever you would want these main labels to be, which is one of the reasons I'd wanted some different project photos from you so that we could display that. So when the user rolls over any of the specific design modalities that you offer, the photos would reorder themselves to show just those design projects. And then they can click here to go to the full project gallery, which would be similar to this layout. It would just take up the full page. And then we get into more of a call to action here. And again, colors can change, wording can change, calls to action can change. These, again, is just to show you the look and feel of the website. This would show alternating, and these would rotate, customer testimonials. And these are just temporary testimonials that we put in. And then a contact section where they can fill out a form that you would get an alert online. This can be updated as you see fit. And then a footer area that just reiterates the logo, about, some quick links to different sections of the site, and then an email sign up if they want to get regular emails from you, if you have sales or any other promotions going on at the store. So this is the first design that we came up with, and then I also wanted to show you the theme we're using is called Archie, and it's an interior design theme. And I wanted you to see how the main navigation will drop down when one scrolls up. So, and it can be white. Doesn't have to be black with white type. It can be white with black type. But I just wanted you to see how that main navigation functionality will work here. When they scroll down, the main navigation will drop down. So it's always showing. Whenever they're scrolling down, that main navigation's always showing. And then this would show you, again, that process section. So again, when they roll over, there's a line that will come down, and this copy can change. So I just wanted you to see what that would look like. And then the second version is where you see the main navigation. And we just used another one of your images. Again, that can change. If we do go with this design, I would probably center this wording in between the bedposts a little bit better. But I think you get an idea of the differences, and there really isn't any difference when it comes to the rest of the home page. It's going to be the same as what we had set up before. Okay. The only thing that will change is this main hero section. So we can set it up where they see the main navigation right away with this really big, bold, beautiful photo, an image, and again, this can change. I do love this image, but it can change. And this copy can change. So we've got this hero image look and feel, and this hero image. So this would be version 1, and this would be version 2. So let me know what you think. If you like the look and feel, we can start working on a couple of interior pages so you can see what those will look like, and then we can start building out the site. Thanks, Joe.